I just wanted to add about the school that we visited yesterday that the people that we met were really, really super nice. The principal, the person that gave us the visit, the tour of the school, they were really, really nice. We could see that they cared about the kids. So I want to be clear that I went to public school. My older child went to public school all the way through. And I like public school up north. Where I live now, though, I don't. Now, that's not to say that the teachers and principals don't care about the kids, because they do, and it was very plain to see that they did care. But that being said, I felt this wave of nausea, if you will, come over me because it was very clear to me that the only thing that really mattered was teaching to a test. And in my home, one thing that I have learned is that we learn subjects by interest. We learn what we have to. We do our core subjects, but we also learn extra things. My child is doing different things. He's doing music. He's already learning how to play the clarinet and the piano, and he plays the recorder. He sings. He has that opportunity. He has physical education every single day. We take field trips. We do different things. We still get our core subjects done, and he's able to achieve at his own pace. A concern that I had, the reason I made this second video, was the accommodations or lack thereof that seem to not be available to the students. And that concerns me. At first, love my dog. At first, it seems that they were very willing to be accommodating. However, I mentioned a few issues, and all of a sudden they were not sure where my child would be placed or how they would place him. And it would take 30 days for them, if we decided to go, for them to decide which school he would go to. All of a sudden, the leader of the school said that although he or she, I'll say, uh, understood the area of concerns that I had, that the teachers at that school may not, and therefore my child may be sent to a different school, which I would have to also tour and see how they teach to the test. He really almost, there I go, I said he really seemed to advocate for homeschooling. He gave me a homeschooling phone number, and I was really, really happy to meet them. And I was really glad that we did this, because I think it's important to look at all the options that we have before us. And I don't think that homeschooling is an option for every family. It's not. I'm very lucky to be able to do this. But at the same time, then there's public school, there's private school, there's Catholic school. There are many different types of schools, and you have to find which one is best for your child and go forth with that. I think we found, for now, for the time being, that homeschooling is where our family needs to be. That's not to say that the public schools are terrible, because what I saw there, it was very clean. Most of the teachers seemed very, very nice, and they were all teaching according to the standards that they had placed before them. And our standards are just different, and that doesn't mean that their standards are bad. It just concerns me that as a country or as a state, that we're teaching to test instead of teaching our children to love to learn. So I'm getting off my soapbox, and I hope you all have a good day, and I hope I clarified a little bit more about the school and the people that I met. They were lovely, but they seemed a little bit blinded. I think when you're in that environment, and I will shut up soon, when you're in that environment for a certain amount of years, I don't think you really hear yourself. I don't think she could hear herself. She kept saying, and this is the standard, so we can pass the test, so the school can make money. so the cycle can go on. And the children didn't seem happy at all. They really looked rather miserable. We jump around, we dance, we do hands-on experiments, and they were just kind of sitting all in one spot. And that works for a lot of kids. It just doesn't work for mine. So whatever works for you, you have to find what works for you. Okay? And I'm done.